You know, it's been interesting to me in a couple of interviews, plus in the one we've just had now. You've been quite comfortable bringing up Hunter Biden on Joe Biden. But it's remarkable to me how uncomfortable you, and you're not alone here, you are bringing up the legal problems and the charges against Donald Trump. And I get it. It's fear of alienating a majority of where the party is. But it's sort of odd. Wouldn't somebody being charged with 91 criminal counts be somebody that you'd want to see drop out of the race? I mean, should they even be running for office?
Well, again, Chuck, this is the voters get to decide who runs for office in America, and whether it's a local election or whether it's a state or federal. The voters are the ones that ultimately get to decide. And again, if we're going to live in a democracy, at some point we've got to trust the voters.
I hear you on that, but it is interesting that you don't want to share your opinion on this. I think some voters will be frustrated by that.
Well, Chuck, again, everybody's at a different place. If I had 100% national name recognition, if I'd run for president before, if I was living in a major media market and everybody in the country knew me, that'd be a different spot. But when I know from the private sector, when we were launching our little company that we then built over a period of time into a billion-dollar company, you don't start out by attacking the market share leader. You start by telling people what you've got to offer. You don't have a basis to launch that. And like I said, there'll be segment after segment on every channel this morning, all the pundits lined up. And I'm not running for pundit, I'm running for president.
Let me ask you this. Do you feel as if you should be adding your voice to defending citizens who essentially are part of the law enforcement community, whether it's a threat against a federal judge that we heard from a woman in Texas, or the doxing of members of the Georgia grand jury? I mean, this is stuff that is trying to essentially shake the foundations of our legal system. Do you think you should be adding your name to denouncing those efforts?
Well, I think one thing we're adding our name to the list, a very small list of people in our giant country of people that are running for president. Because one thing I know is that if we're going to move back and move away from name calling and threats and all those things, that's not leadership. Leadership is about solving problems. Leadership is about character and integrity. Leadership is about bringing out the best of people, and it's about respect for others that have views different than you. That's why we're running. And absolutely, when I'm president, we're gonna lead with respecting everybody. We work for everybody. That's what we'll do. Again, right now, our job is to, not to be it's not the critic that counts. Theodore Roosevelt said it's the man in the arena. We're in the arena right now, and we're working hard to get to that spot.
Thanks for watching our YouTube channel. Follow today's top stories and breaking news by downloading the NBC News app.